Okay, so Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. My name is Muhammad Takif bin Muhammad Abdul Azim Alison, and I am one of the representative from the group Nova. And today we are about to present to you about our group project, which is the energy efficient smart buildings. And of course, by means advancing sustainability and smart solutions in Malaysia. Okay, so we move on to the next slide, and this is my team, of course, our team also, which is Nova. The first one is we have Melvin Asrin as project manager. The second one, of course, me as an assistant to him, and also an IoT specialist, which is myself, Muhammad Takif Muhammad Razim Alison. And the next one, we have Amir Risha as software developer for this project. And last but not least, we have Ahmad Riza Kimi as energy engineer for our project. Okay, so for the content, we are going to talk or present about, some of the few things that are important in our project portfolio, which is, of course, uh, let me talk to you about it. The first one, we have introduction, then importance of our project, and also a few of the key stakeholders that are involved. Of course, it is not going to be explained in the presentation as specific as it is in the project portfolio. And the next one is project timeline and milestones, which we have developed a Gantt chart. And the next one is for the technologies used. Of course, like the Internet of Things and many more like solar panels. And for the next one is budget overview. The way we calculated the money or the like the fund used for this project. And next one is sustainability and certification, and case studies and research, and of course the challenges and solutions that we have faced and the way we deal with it. And second last thing is future opportunities, and of course to conclude it all, it is the conclusion. Right. So the first one is introduction for our project. What are energy efficient smart buildings? Energy efficient smart building, which is the integration of energy efficient design and smart technologies to create sustainable and responsive infrastructures. And it is also emphasized on reducing energy consumption, minimizing carbon footprint, and enhancing occupant comfort. And this project also aligns with global sustainability initiatives, integrating eco-friendly materials and prioritizing resource efficiency while supporting the transition to renewable energy systems. It also underscores economic viability by offering a cost-effective energy management solutions that reduces operational costs while maximizing return on the investment. And for the project location, we are going to operate on, the site is at Banting, Selangor, Malaysia. And for this objective of our project, of course, this is not the main objective, but we would say it is of course for us to align with Malaysia's low carbon cities framework, LCCF, and green technology master plan while pioneering smart building solutions. As part of our project's implementations, the project will be carried out at two-story bungalow house located at Palma Sands. Okay, so this is the exact house that we're talking about, which is a two-story terrace house located at Palma Sands at Gamuda Curve, which is specifically located at Bersiaran Curve Central, 42,700 for the postcode, and is in Banting, Selangor. And as you can see, this building or this house will work as the prototype for our project. And at the bottom right, as you can see, which is the owner or the operators of this building is Mr. Razali bin Mazin. He is also one of the major key stakeholders for our project, as we have sealed the agreement, between the project team and Mr. Razali. And of course, we combine, technological innovation, environmental sustainability, and economic practicality. And also, this project aims to set a new benchmark in the construction and energy sectors. It aspires to define building design and management, contribute meaningfully to the global fight against climate change, and foster a sustainable future for, of course, urban environments. Thank you. Moreover, we move on to the next slide, which is the importance of the energy efficient smart buildings project. So, from what I mean by importance, we look at two sides of the importance, which is the first one, it affects global, and the second one for locals. And for global, buildings account for approximately 40% of global energy consumption and over 30% of emissions. That's the importance of this project, which the data we get from UNEP. And for the local ones is for Malaysia's commitment to the government commitment to sustainability, exemplified by frameworks like the GBI, and of course, as we've talked about, low carbon cities framework, SCCF. So from this importance, we gain some key benefits. The first one is the significant reduction in operational costs through optimized energy use with like renewable energies, uh, solar panels, even the wind turbines, and so of course we're going to reduce operational costs. And the second one is to enhance building performance, including better air quality and thermal comfort. This is because of the Internet of Things, which we use things like more advanced things like sensors, anything like transmitter, and the last one is to, of course, the contribution to achieving national and global climate goals. Next, for the key stakeholders. So the first key stakeholders that we have, and also, uh, like uh, we use this partnership to gain something important like permit tool. Of course, the first one we have the government and regulatory agencies. As you can see, that's the picture of the logo for Sustainable Energy Development Authority in Malaysia, which is SEDA. So I think I've taken three government and regulatory agencies to be put inside this slide. The first one being is Energy Commission of Malaysia, which it enforces efficient management of electrical energy regulations 2008. And the second one is NRECC implements the low carbon cities framework, which is the one of our main objective. CCF to reduce urban carbon footprints. And the next up is SEDA Malaysia, which oversees net energy metering, NEM, and feed-in tariff (FIT) schemes to promote renewable energy adoption. And next up, we have the energy suppliers, which is the basic ones, which I think all of us in Malaysia realize. The main energy suppliers is the TNB, Tenaga Nasional Berhad. It provides grid connectivity for our solar PV systems and promotes net energy metering initiatives. And the second one is we also do some partnership with Malakoff Corporation Berhad, which develops renewable energy solutions to support sustainable energy transition. In addition, this is for the next part of the key stakeholders. The first one being a technology and vendors and service providers. As you can see, that's the logo for ABB Malaysia. What does ABB Malaysia have to do in this partnership? Of course, it is going to provide us some IoT-based building automation and energy meters. And the next one is Daikin in Malaysia. I also use Daikin in my house. So smart and energy efficient HVAC, heating, ventilation, air conditioning systems. They will provide us, some insights on how to operate the HVAC systems appropriately. And the third one, Signify Malaysia, which also it is going to provide us some smart LED lighting systems on how to make the buildings quite, like like more suitable, more comfortable to use. And the next one is MS Elevators Engineering, which also adds an elevators for energy efficient with Internet of Things integration. And the next one is Environmental Advocates. So, wait a minute. For these key stakeholders, I've already taken four important key stakeholders, and uh, there are some of the few stakeholders that I've not mentioned. But yeah, the first one being is the investors and financial bankers, and the last one is, of course, someone who is going to, buy the house, someone who's going to be the end occupants. They are, or they definitely is one of the key stakeholders. So, without further ado, for the explanation for NGTC, Malaysian Green Technology and Climate Change Corporation, it advises on the use of sustainable building materials and energy efficient technology, so we can reduce some of our operational costs. And for the GBI Malaysia, it provides sustainability assessments. Yes, it assess some of the few things that we've done, and also some of the documentations, and we are going to cover up with it, and some of the recommendations on how can we improve our building performance. So, we have make it halfway through the presentation. So, this is for project timeline and milestones. This is the Gantt chart that we have developed and made, which is specifically for us to jot down the milestones and also the resources, and of course the duration that we have taken for every task to complete. All right, so this is the last part of my presentation, and I'm going to explain about the project task distribution and timeline. And of course, all of this is also the explanation for the Gantt chart that we have just seen. So in January 2024, what we do? Of course, the initial planning and requirement analysis. It is led by a project manager, which is Melvin, engaging stakeholders to define project requirements. And next up, from February to March 2024, it is for the system design. Architect slash design lead collaborates with electrical and IoT engineers for blueprint, development, and technical feasibility. So me, myself, and I am majorly involved in February and March 2004 for the system design. So we move on to April. From April to May 2024, IoT integration and renewable energy solution. So also, I am majorly involved in this part too, because I integrate the devices, and also I have my helper with me, which is the electrical engineer Rizal, to ensure compliant and about the energy installations. And uh, we are through the mid 2024. So from June to July 2024, algorithm development. So for the software developer, which is Mr. Amiarif, creates optimization algorithms for the building systems. And then for August till September 2024 is for the prototype testing, for the QA, quality assurance, and also for the quality control to to lead ensure system functionality with team support. And we're reaching to the October. the October till November 2024 is for the optimization and documentation. This is one of the last part of the project before it is going to be completed. So systems optimized by software developer and architect, documentation specialist compiles the final reports of this project. So in the end of this project, which is in December 2024, for the final review and submission, project manager, which is of course my friend Melvin, he will ensure that the submit and deliverables are submitted. So that's it.
Next is the technologies used. There are three, which is the smart building technologies, the renewable energy integration, and the smart lighting. First, for the smart building technologies, there are three: IoT-based energy management, smart HVAC systems, and energy-efficient elevators. For the IoT-based energy management, it is platforms by ABB, Intel, and Schneider Electric, which enable real-time monitoring and control of energy use. For the smart HVAC systems, it is an energy-efficient air conditioning solution provided by Daikin and Panasonic. And lastly is the energy-efficient elevators. MS Elevators Engineering offers IoT-enabled elevator systems for optimized performance. For the second one, renewable energy integration. It is divided into two, which is the solar PV systems and combined heat and power CHP systems. For the solar PV systems, it is provided by Plus X Energy to harness renewable energy, and for the CHP systems, solutions by Petronas Gas Berhad for efficient energy utilization. And lastly is the smart lighting. It is a solar PV systems. It signifies Malaysia delivers advanced IoT integrated lighting systems. Moving on is the budget overview. There are four budget overview that we have prepared, which is the material cost, the labor cost, technology cost, and other resources and costs. Firstly, the material cost. The material that we have calculated the cost, which are solar panel, high efficiency HVAC systems, smart lighting system, IoT sensor and smart devices, insulation and building materials, and miscellaneous such as wires, connectors, etc. The total cost for the material is 360,000 Malaysian ringgit. Next is the labor cost. These labor costs are for the project manager, engineers, technicians, architect, and quality assurance team. These calculated are for the 12 months during this project, and the total labor cost for this project is 500,000 Malaysian ringgit. And the technology cost is for the IoT integration software and platform, data analytic and optimization tools, building management system, and renewable energy management system. The total cost for the technology is 280,000 Malaysian ringgit. Lastly is other resources and costs. These other resources and costs includes the permits and regulatory fees, travel and meetings, environmental and sustainability consultant, contingency fund, which is 5% of total cost, and the total of these other resources are 122,000 Malaysian ringgit.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ahmad Rizal Hakimi. My matric number is CD230316. Now, I will explain about sustainability and certification. The first one is GBI. GBI is a Malaysia's leading certification for energy efficient and environmentally sustainable buildings. GBI focus on established benchmark for safe energy and waters, improves air quality inside buildings, and encourage use of sustainable materials. GBI are important for lower utility costs, increases property value, and also supports environmentally friendly construction. Next is LCCF. LCCF is a systematic approach to reducing carbon emissions in urban areas through smart building design and planning to become more sustainable. LCCF key strategies are by using renewable energy like solars, encourage green transportation such as buses, bikes, and EVs, and also plan cities to be energy efficient. LCCF importance are to reduce pollution and carbon footprints, and it also to help Malaysia meet global climate goals like the Paris Agreement. The third one is collaborative efforts. Environmental and sustainability advocates. Organizations like MGTC and WWF Malaysia promote green initiative and sustainability certifications like GBI. They also guide their project to align with national sustainability goals such as the Low Carbon Cities Framework (LCCF). The collaboration's benefits are it can combine expertise from diverse fields. It also can ensure the project is compliant, innovative, and environmentally sustainable. Last, it also helps to achieve long-term goals of energy efficiency and carbon reduction. Next, I will explain about case study and research. Our case study is about Menara Ken TTDI Kuala Lumpur. Menara Ken TTDI is a flagship example of a green and energy efficient building in Malaysia. It embodies sustainable design, cutting-edge technologies, and environmental stewardship, making it a benchmark for smart building initiative in the country. Next, the key features are the first one is Green Building Index GBI Platinum certification. It is recognized for meeting high energy efficiency and sustainability standards. Number 2, energy efficient design. It incorporates solar panels, energy efficient lighting, and smart HVAC systems to reduce energy consumption. Number 3, rainwater harvesting. It is a system to collect and reuse rainwater for irrigation and cleaning, and also reducing water wastage. IoT integration. A smart sensors for real-time energy monitoring and optimization of building systems. The last one is impact and benefits. It has achieved 50% of energy savings compared to conventional buildings. It also reduced carbon emissions significantly by supporting Malaysia's low carbon cities framework. And it also enhanced indoor environmental quality, benefiting occupants' health and well-being.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Amir Shah and I will continue the present. So, for the challenges and solution, we got three challenges. The first one is high initial cost. Why is high? Because investment in advanced technologies can be expensive. So, next is integration issue, where difficulty in incorporating new system with existing building infrastructure. Last one for the challenges is regulatory compliance because it's navigating complex certification processes and standards. Okay, so for the solutions, government initiative such as NEM and FIT to reduce financial barriers. Next is a strategic partnership with technology provider to facilitate seamless integrations. And the last one is a continuous training and capacity building programs for professional and stakeholders. We move to new slides, which is future opportunities. Okay, so the first one is emerging technologies, where we use artificial intelligence to predictive maintenance and energy optimizations. Also, advanced IoT platforms, which real-time monitoring for improved energy efficiency for occupant safety. Next is policy and market trends. It strengthens building codes by local municipal councils to encourage adoption of zero energy solutions. Also, expansions of financial incentive and regulatory frameworks to support sustainable projects. And last one is global collaboration. Participation in international initiatives to align with global sustainability targets and share best practices. Okay, so for the last slide that I will present is conclusion. Energy efficient smart building represent a critical step towards sustainable urban development. Next, the collaboration among stakeholders, government, technology providers, and advocates is essential to overcoming the challenges. And the last one is the project supports Malaysia aspirations for a low carbon and energy efficient future. So that's all from us, Nova. Thank you.